Greetings everyone. A few days ago I have received an amazing download of information which I would like to share with all of you today. Before I begin the channeling and show you the new tool that we have received, I would like to add a personal note. What I am told by my guides is that our mitochondria is presently being cleansed out. This will continue for roughly another 9 months or so, but to help us speed it along, I was shown a beautiful meditation complete with mandala and a specific mudra to help us cleanse it out much faster. I am told it is possible to cleanse it and balance it within just 21 days. Just as the previous tool that I have shared with you about activating your supreme atom, if you've missed that channeling, please visit my blog at sacredascensionmerkaba.com. I would also like to point out that all of us here on Earth are at different levels of awakening, which means that for some of you, this may be yesterday's news, but for others, it may be something that you're seeing for the first time. So having said that, today I will share the mitochondria activation and balancing technique from both Melchizedek and Metatron. So why is it important to balance out our mitochondria? To answer this question, I must first remind you what mitochondria is. Mitochondria are often referred to as the powerhouses of the cells. They generate the energy that our cells need to do their jobs. For example, brain cells need a lot of energy to be able to communicate with each other, and also to communicate with the parts of the body that may be far away. To do this, substances need to be transported along the cells, which need lots of energy. Muscle fibers also need a lot of energy to help us to move, maintain our posture, and lift objects. Mitochondria generate chemical energy similar to the type of energy you get from a battery. Mitochondria are responsible for creating more than 90% of the energy needed by the body to sustain life and support growth. When they fail, less and less energy is generated within the cell. Cell injury and even cell death follow. If this process is repeated throughout the body, the whole system begins to fail. Misbalance of the mitochondria appear to cause various misbalances to occur within the body, causing various damage to the cells of the brain, heart, liver, skeletal muscles, kidneys, and the endocrine and respiratory systems. Depending on which cells are affected, symptoms of mitochondria misbalance may include the loss of motor control, muscle weakness and pain, gastrointestinal disorders and swallowing difficulties, poor growth, cardiac arrest, liver disease, diabetes, respiratory complications, seizures, visual hearing problems, developmental delays and susceptibility to infection, and so on and so forth. Seeing how we are constantly told that we're being upgraded and uplifted, and how our DNA is being changed through various light codes as we move through ascension into our crystalline selves, I feel that with this particular meditation and others to follow, our bodies are truly being prepared step by step to function on a new frequency. The old energies, influences, and interferences are being erased, and we proceed into the new state of being. Thus, balancing out the energy within our mitochondria and strengthening its function through meditation should assist our bodies and help us lead a healthier, happier lives, which in turn will assist us in truly connecting to that which we are. This is not to say that this particular meditation will take care of all the issues associated with mitochondria. It is to say that meditation should be used in conjunction with other healing modalities to keep our mitochondria and cells healthy, happy, and vibrant. After all, everything that we perceive to be physical is made out of cells, a chain of cells joined together to form various parts of our bodies. Even our bones are just cells. That is why taking care of our cells is highly important, and when I do healing sessions, I am always guided to various remedies to assist ourselves in functioning at their very best capacities. Now, having said that, here's the channeling that I have received from Melchizedek. Dearly beloved children of light, the heavenly abodes of the Creator bring forth the music of the ages. The tones of ascension and the music of the ages to have come and gone are aligning to bring forth the necessary decrees of change and benevolence and peace, peace and harmony, harmony and abundance for all of mankind, for all of creation. For the harmonic tones of ascension and the beautiful melodies of the Creator have indeed reached the earthly shores of your heart's codices, have indeed ignited the past memories, and have indeed proposed all of you to re-examine the past behavior patterns of your ancestors, of whom your DNA has been acquired. And so and thus comes a moment in time when the necessary adjustments of your heavenly abodes have indeed been prepared in order to unify with your presently occupied vessels of time and space, with the vessels of time and space from the dimensional degree of righteousness, from the dimensional degree of righteousness, through the fifth constellation of the divinely aligned accords, through the fifth constellation of the divinely aligned chords, to deliver a new magnanimous encounter of the fifth dimensional kind. And so, and thus, the heavenly abodes are presenting themselves rapidly to you now, and are anchoring the fruitful encounters with that which indeed you are to become, are allowing you to glimpse into the future whilst clearing the past energies of your chosen momentum. For the future of your earthly path shall be fruitful indeed, shall ring true to all the hearts who are here, anchoring said energies of the cosmic convergence, anchoring said energies of the cosmic convergence of the heart spectrum of being. For through the heart spectrum of being comes the benevolent creation of all the intricacies of your heart's desire. For all that you are and all that you are yet to become is already encoded within the spherical understanding of time and space. For you have chosen to walk through the densities of yesteryear, to arrive at the chosen momentum of remembrance that indeed you are a mighty powerful being of light and love. What we are trying to say to you, dearly beloveds, is that the energetic upliftments are coherently manifesting a new era of incredible might and of incredible proportion, a new era where your vehicles shall be able to perform a variety of feasts unknown in eons past, a variety of feasts of transformations which shall leave your scientists in awe up until a moment in time when they allow said frequencies and information into their own psyche, and from the rain they shall be able to decode the messages that all of you are already understanding and are decoding through your heart and through your solar plexus. The scientific community of the now moment in time shall rapidly approach a cognizant understanding of all the structural components of your DNA, RNA, and mitochondria, and as they do, as they unleash the true understanding of that which is, they shall be able to tap into the interdimensional sources of life and bring forth the unification of and correction mechanisms necessary to take humanity an octave higher, whereby they shall be able to unlock and explain to the masses that which you already know within your hearts, that which indeed you are experiencing daily, and that is the codes of ascension, the harmonious codes and tones of ascension. And so the informational decree that which we bring forth to you now, which has not yet been understood by many on the earthly planes of existence, but indeed is understood by your very own hearts, shall speed up the processes necessary in order to unify your etheric bodies with the present vessels of time and space. Meditate upon said frequencies thrice daily, allowing ample room for contemplation of the images and thoughts that you shall receive through the downloads and adjustments sent into your vessels during said meditation principles. As I said in the beginning of this message, here is the actual meditation, including the hand mudra that I was shown and the encoded image for you to meditate upon. For those of you who do not know, mudras are positions of the hands and fingers that are held in specific positions which influence your whole body. The universe is composed of 5 elements: earth, air, water, fire, and ether. Similarly, our body is also a union of 5 elements, which is represented by our 5 fingers. Hand mudras regulate these 5 elements in our body. The fingers representing 5 elements are the thumb for fire, the index, Jupiter finger, for air, the middle, Saturn finger, for ether or space, the ring, the sun finger, for earth, and the pinky, Mercury finger, for water. Mitochondria mudra is what I am calling it, as I could not find anything quite like it by searching the internet. It's very easy to perform, and here is how. Begin by placing your index finger over your thumb, bringing it down to the root of the thumb. Then take your ring finger and place it on the inside of your thumb in line with where your nail starts to grow. Then place your middle finger over your ring finger, making sure that your thumb and your middle finger touch, leaving your pinky completely erected straight up, exactly as is shown in the video. So, to clarify, please spend 5 minutes a day for the duration of 21 days with 7-day break in between. So you would do this for 1 week, then stop, then continue for another 7 days, and that is all. You can listen to any music that you like or none at all whilst looking at the enclosed picture. Now, having said this, here's the actual image that I have received from Melchizedek and Metatron. I have asked a brilliant light worker to help bring this image to life. I am sure though that many of you have already seen similar or identical image elsewhere. However, the proportions that you see here were coordinated according to specific information that I have received. Once again, my gratitude goes out to Steve for assisting me in bringing these images to light. Thank you so very much, Steve, for your help. So now that you have the know-how, enjoy this meditation experience, and remember, awakening is a beautiful experience, albeit frightening at times. If you need any assistance, please visit my blog at sacredascensionmerkaba.com.